Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. My name is Gerald and I talk about cryptos, personal finance and investing in stocks and shares. So today it's a very different video because it's not about tips but rather about some of the mistakes. In fact, some of them are big mistakes that I've made and I just want to tell you what they are because it is some of the members in the community that pointed out to me. I've double checked and I realized it's a big mistake. So now I just want to kind of tell you what these mistakes are, why they are big mistakes, so that you can avoid making the same mistakes I did. And also, last but not least, I want to share some updates that's coming up. So this is going to be like a close and personal video. I don't think this will get a lot of views, but yet it is very necessary for me to be honest and upfront with you so that you know that I am not all about good things. There are actually bad things and mistakes I've made. So for those of you that are affected by it, I sincerely apologize. So today, I'm going to talk about two big mistakes that I've made. The first is in Tiger Brokers. So I think I made a Tiger Brokers video a long time ago, and I said one of the reasons that I like it is that you can buy stocks from the London Stock Exchange, and that is a big mistake. You actually still can't. You are however able to kind of add them to your watch list and then try to trade them, but the moment you try to buy, it's just error, and that's a mistake on my part. I didn't actually try to buy it because I'm not very into buying and holding a lot of shares, because right now I am trading a lot of options. So that is a mistake, and one of the commenters pointed it out. Thank you so much. So Tiger Brokers, you can't. The alternative would be to use interactive brokers, and that, if I am not wrong, again I haven't checked this, you should be able to trade stocks in the London Stock Exchange. And the reason why buying in the S&P 500 index in the London Stock Exchange is valuable is because first, you can accumulate, so they auto invest for you. That's first, and secondly, you can avoid a lot of like 15% dividend withholding tax compared to buying stocks from the US Stock Exchange directly. Yeah, so that's my mistake. I apologize. And the next mistake that I've made is about bonds. So I've been really wrong about bonds, and this gets quite complicated. If you don't understand some of the parts, feel free to ask me in our Discord group or just comment below. I'll reply to you as quick as I can. So quite a while back, I mentioned that you can get relatively safe money by investing in bonds, right? So that is also a mistake, because the thing about bond prices is that it's inversely related to yield. So as the bond coupon increases, bond prices fall, right? So that's why you can get the yield. And bonds are very closely related to the US Central Bank's interest rates. So if they reduce the interest rates, then yields fall, right? So if yields fall, bond prices rise. Hard to wrap around? Don't worry, you can play back this video and try to piece them together. So what this means was that back then, when interest rate was falling, I said, hey, time to buy bonds. So that was somewhat good if you bought before the interest rate started falling, then therefore your bond prices would have appreciated, you would have made money. But when interest rate is like practically zero, right, it's actually a very bad time to buy bonds, because unless we are going to a situation where we have negative interest rates, which is very unlikely, chances are interest rate is going to rise. And when interest rate rise, which is most likely going to happen, then bond prices will fall. And therefore, if you buy bonds now or during the date where I posted video, you may not have made money. So in fact, bond prices probably stay flat and it's somewhat going down, right? Because interest rates seem to rise because investors think that the US Fed might raise interest rates sometime soon, maybe even earlier than expected. So if you're holding on to bonds, I think it's kind of risky. Even if you're holding government bonds, you would expect loss and money. So just bear that in mind. And again, I made a mistake in this bonds, and I want to tell you so that you know the context. It sounds complicated. It is complicated. If you don't understand bonds, just keep it really simple. Buy the S&P 500 index. Like what Warren Buffett says, it's the easiest way to go about doing it. So that's for my bonds mistake. So now let's talk about updates going forward, right? So there's a lot of things happening, and there's so many things I just want to tell you. There is like the Gemini State of Crypto in Singapore report. I read it. I want to summarize for you. There is also a Kraken report. I want to summarize, share it with you. There's a lot of partnerships that's going on. Where are some of the best places to hold money for like interest-bearing account that's as high as like 10 or 12% off of practically fiat currency, with the risk involved? And yeah, there's a lot of things I want to tell you, and what are some of the best cashback credit card. I think there's a partner that recently talked about, or I'm working with, that has a cashback credit card that's like 8% return, crazy good sum. That I want to share with you, but I have been so busy managing my rigs, my badminton academy, as well as trying to plan for a badminton video. So that's what's on my plate. I hope, I seek your understanding that moving forward, I want to reduce my production quality of my videos, keep it really simple, like one take video like this, so that I can film and produce more content, like how do you transfer from Binance Singapore to Binance, things of that sort. You guys have been asking, I want to answer you as quick as I can, but there's so many things on my plate, I can't get the backlog quick enough unless I reduce the quality of my production, which I think is probably the least important. So I hope you understand that. And just a quick shout out, if you haven't, be sure to subscribe or check out our Discord group, which is full of very wonderful investors, experienced and new. People in the group has been very friendly, helping new members who join, answer questions such as should they buy like SPRT stock, should they, how much margin is required for trading options, problems with selling put on Moomoo, things of that sort. So do join if you haven't already, and check out what YouTube recommends you over here for these two videos, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care and stay safe, everyone. Peace.